Welcome back, my friends, to the show that never ends. So glad you could attend. Come inside, come inside. This is the New York Hardcore Chronicles Live, sponsored by New York Hardcore Comics, The Organic Grill, The Texas Silver Rust, Chain Reaction Records and Skateboards, Your Core Hardcore Fan Page, DTFM Vinyl Distro, and today, for the last day, ORL, Non-Toxic Oral Care. Today's the last day to hear that shtick. How's everybody doing? So glad you could attend. Come inside, come inside. Soon the Gypsy Queen, in a glaze of Vaseline, will perform a guillotine. What a scene, what a scene. Yes, it's the New York Hardcore. Yo, come on now. That was a great 100th show with Jamie. It really was. Jamie and Danny Diablo and Hoya. That was awesome. That was just really, really great. What do we got? Oh, hell yeah. Whoa. Oh, hell yeah. Hi, everybody. Everybody's last day for ORL. That's right. Hey, Gina. Nice to see you, Gina. Thank you. Not looking so bad yourself, dear. What's up, Dom? Right on, Ron. What's up, Christopher? Everybody, what's happening? Yeah. Where did I see? What's happening in the UK, brother? What's happening in Scotland? All right, the gang's all here. The gang. Here we go. I want to mention a couple of shows that are coming up. Coming up, so you better get this party started. Here we go. All right. Here we go. This Sunday shout out day, we got Gavin Van Vlack from Absolution and from Burn coming on the show. Old school hardcore thumper. Should be interesting. After that, we're going to take the Wednesday off. We're going to skip the Wednesday after that. So there will be no show a week from today. We got Joe from Wisdom in Chains coming up a week from that. And as of now, there is not another Wednesday show after that. We'll be back on the Sunday, February 28th with Chris D from the Flesh Eaters. And then on the Wednesday, we will resume with Joey Z from Life of Agony. So that's what's coming up. Gavin Van Vlack, Joe from Wisdom in Chains, Chris D from the Flesh Eaters, and Joey Z from Life of Agony. So got some cool stuff coming up. Gonna take we're gonna skip a Wednesday or two. That said, yes, Joey Z's coming up. Yes, Joey Z. What's good, Ray? Hope you. Yo, Bear Bro. No way. Wow. What's up, man? Hope you're well. Yep. What's happening in the UK, Rob? Hope you're holding it down. Yo, Denver in the house. I know there's snow in Denver. Dejane in Germany. Where are you in Germany, bro? Where are you in the fatherland? Got some love from Buffalo. Yeah, well, the beard's not going to last long. You know, it's just something to do. Shout out to Drew and crew from the dialysis clinic in Harlem. Right on, rep that shit. All right, in Belgium. The Last Stand, Brooklyn represent. What's up, Scandato? Of course, Scandato. Yo, today's the big A7 Back to the New York Hardcore Roots compilation reveal. We're going to put it all out there. We're going to talk to the rest of the bands that are going to be on it. We're going to have the artwork designer on here. We're going to hear from Jesse Malin, the A7 proprietor. There's a lot going on. We're going to march a lot of people through the show today. You know what I'm saying? Got your marching orders, motherfuckers. So there you go. This is the New York Hardcore Chronicles. Let's talk about a little bit. Speaking of Denver, Colorado, Chain Reaction Records and Skateboards. Located in Lakewood, Colorado, is the Rocky Mountain headquarters for all things punk, hardcore, and metal. Established in 2014, they have the largest selection of CDs, shirts, stickers, patches, and accessories between Chicago and LA. From the pit to the ditch, they got your back. Get in touch with them at www.chainreactionrecords.com. Also, shouting out hard our boys, Lee and Debo at New York Hardcore Comics. Opened back in 2013 when lifelong friends Debo DePro and Lee Fraley combined their collections and obsessions for comic books, punk rock, toys, statues, Magic the Gathering, and all things horror. The goddamn horror. It's a horror show. The store is located at 117 Main Street in Dobbs Ferry, New York. If you want to support them during this pandemic, the never-ending pandemic, please contact them via email at newyorkhardcorecomics@gmail.com or any social media channel for an exclusive store package. Hopefully, we're going to bring them on towards the end of the show. That said, just make sure everybody's okay. What's happening in France, Vink? Rep that shit. Upstate Rick, what up, what up? Canada, in the house. Yes, you made it on a Wednesday. Astoria, Queens, my man, Astoria Lou. Some call him Crazy Lou. Some call him Cro-Mag Lou. But to me, he's Astoria Lou. So what's up, Vinny Doke? Hope you're feeling okay. That said, let's clear the deck. Let's bring him on. Ladies and gentlemen, it is the Hardcore Shutterbug, Steven Messina. Yo, what's up?
Hey, what's up?
You gonna freeze on me?
I don't intend to.
Don't get
Am I
cheeky.
freezing?
Don't get... No, but
I won't
don't
move.
Don't move.
I'll speak to you with my mind.
What's going on? You get your vaccine, bro?
I got the first round. I go to the second round in March 1st.
All right.
So
All right.
we'll see what happens, you know?
I wouldn't mind getting vaccinated. All right. So let's do photo of the day. I think this is, let's see what we got here. Hold on. Greetings from Poland. What's up? What's up, Dion? Hope you're well. What's up, Derek? What's up? What's up? Welcome back, my friends, to the show that never ends. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages. This is photo of the day. Boom. All right.
Oh, there we go.
All right. I see a bunch of our friends in here.
I
Okay.
see Bear Bro right there.
Well, I think this is keeping in with our theme of the day, correct?
Yes, it is.
All right. Well,
you know what? I guess we'll just go right into this one, considering the amount of bodies we got rolling in today. This was taken a year ago yesterday at the Rampage Fest at A7, and look at where we've come in a year. There's no social distancing here.
Hold on. Is it Boys to Men? Is it In Sync? Is it Black Friday at Walmart?
That's actually really good.
That's a good one. That's good.
That is good.
That is fucking good.
Oh man.
Is it the Youngins crew? Is it Gina B misses those days?
I'm with you, Gina B.
Is it the youth? Is it the Youth Social Center? Is it line dancing somewhere in Texas?
That's a hell of a line right there.
Is it Heroin Bob? What does that mean? Okay, it is Rampage Mosh Crew, correct?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Hey, it's Kay.
Hey Kay, what's up,
What's
hon?
up, Kay?
Yep.
This is in fact, you can see, who do we got right there? We got the Wrecking Ball right there.
The Wrecking Ball on the left there.
Yep. It's Bear.
I see Sharpie with the mohawk in the middle.
Yep.
I see, what's his name? What's the kid that played acoustic that opened up the show?
Oh, Stitch.
Stitch. I see Stitch.
Yep.
I see Bear fucking tearing it up.
There's Baby of God behind him in the green hair.
The fluorescent green hair. Yeah,
I don't know her first name. I know her as Baby of God.
I see Kevin from formerly of Gorilla Glue, even though Gorilla Glue has broken up, right?
They had a long run, you know.
They had a long run. They played. Yeah. Yep. Yep.
Hey, listen,
All right,
reunion's never out of the question.
Yep.
This was, you know what? This is just such a fun, like you could feel this room, you know? I mean, hard to believe that's a year ago. In fact, that show was like Car Bomb played, and I should have pulled up the Rampage flyer with that.
Here, you sent me a couple of others, right?
Right. Well, I sent you one from the following show, which is the other one with the four.
How about this one?
Oh, that's a great one too.
I like this one. This one really speaks to sort of the vibe, you know, young people hanging out outside the show and
yeah,
you know, doing cool shit, you know.
Acoustic Sharpie.
Acoustic Sharpie, yep. Yep.
Yeah, God.
Yeah.
I hate to say that it feels like more than a year ago, but it definitely feels like more than a year ago.
You know what? It's all a dream we dreamed one afternoon long ago, man.
It was all a dream. Wasn't that Biggie?
Listen, I live in an alternate universe where Spider-Man's in the Fantastic Four.
Oh man.
Yeah, I don't exist in your dimension.
You're like the Silver Surfer.
Here's another one. This is a cool one. From same kind of thing, right?
Oh, there we go. This is I mean, look at that crew right there.
Yep.
Any guesses on who that is?
Yeah.
I see my fellow marksman up there, Rich Zola right there.
Fellow marksman, that's good.
Yeah, that guy, he's a monster. He's a beast with the camera, let me tell you.
Yep.
And look at this. This guy's getting sandwiched by these two guys.
Yeah, it's Jimmy G.
Yeah. This was actually taken at the Maximum Penalty show. The following show, the February 23rd, 2020 show.
That was a great show, man.
Yeah. Oh yeah. What a show that Maximum Penalty killed that night too. And End of Hope played, Last Stand played. We made good shows. Let me tell you.
We did great things.
Oh yeah. And we're gonna do great things. That's the fun part.
Absolutely. You know what? I'm going to take advantage of this opportunity. I see people chiming in about Jimmy, So I am going to take advantage of this opportunity right here. I was going to announce this later in the show, but Sunday, March 21st, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, will be on this show the return of Jimmy G.
Boom.
We're going to bring Jimmy back on the show Sunday, March 21st. It's time. Murphy's Law is recording a new record, so I figure it's time to catch up. Yep, Jimmy G's coming back by popular demand. So that's what we do, man. You know,
that's going to be a nuts. That's going to be how could it not be great? You know?
Yeah. Everybody loves Jimmy G, especially when he's on the show and he is drinking alcohol and smoking marijuana.
Last time he was drinking sake out of juice boxes. That was hysterical.
Yeah, party, I'll get my sake out. People remember.
I never knew they made those sake juice boxes.
Jimmy Jazz. Good one, Ashley. Yep. All right.
Classic.
Yep. Cool.
You know what I'm excited about today? This is this show is a few weeks in the making because we took a break after dropping the first few names. So now anticipation's killing me. It's killing me.
It's killer. All right, so look, I'll see you later in the show.
I'm gonna sign off.
Yeah.
Give me the high sign when it's time to sign back on.
What's the high sign?
I don't know. You tell me.
Is that like is that the high sign? No, when you see these other clowns sign off, you come on.
You got it.
All right, I'll see you in a bit.
See you.
Yes, I'm moving in slow motion. This is the New York Hardcore Chronicles Live. What's up, everybody around the world? Hope you're well today. Big reveal coming up. In the meantime, cover your ears. I'm ready. You're ready. He's ready. It's time for
Rackbone! 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 Rackbone!
Funny guy.
Yo, do you think I should redo it with the volume lower, or should we just fuck people up every time?
The element, you know. I can't smack you in the head, I smack you in the ears.
Just fucks them up. It's like, ah. Oh, you know what I wanted? You know what I wanted to say? Actually, you people out there, listen, you people. I'm interested in seeing how you watch this show. Some people have sent me pictures and like how they watch the show. Some people watch it on like a big screen TV. Take a picture of how you watch the show and like what it looks like and send it to me. I want to see. Doesn't have to happen right now, but send me a picture of how you watch the show, whether it's in your living room or. I'm curious to see how people. I was blown away. Some people watching this thing on like projection screen TVs, so that was pretty cool, you know.
Not to get you all excited, but I do the show in my boxers. You know, I keep it light, keep it breezy over here. You only see me from the top up. It's the advantage of working from home.
Who you talking to, bro? I'm naked from the waist. I'm naked from the waist down.
I know we got a lot of people on today, Drew. So I want to roll into keep it hardcore this time. I got one toy that I'll show real quick at the end, but I got nostalgic with talking to Jamie the other day, and it got me going through like my old binders of flyers and stuff. And flyers are cool, but I really love grabbing up these kind of. I've got about 4 of them. I'm going to show them really quick. They're all really cool, and they're more associated with what the show's about, hardcore, of course. I got these old ass. I guess these were store advertisements. This is Hayden Corp. It's got ads for Cold as Life records coming out, but that's my boy Daryl Mancini, Daryl Maniac from Detroit. Rest in peace. A phenomenal tattooist, good brother. I like these all. They walk you back to memory lane. Now this one, Scam Dust played one of the Diablo fests. And he had all these black and white posters everywhere. I got one of these, but the coolest thing about this is this thing is like paper. It's like it's not material. It's weird. It's just that I saved it. I know I got the only one. So that's a cool Scam Dust piece. Just cool razor blade hand grenade. I always grip these when I go to the record stores. Some extra. Wes is doing big things, He does his little rap thing now. He's really killing it. I like the way
he is. Yo, I've been checking for Wes, man. He hustles, man. I'm not mad at Wes's hustle.
Yo, you got to get out there and do it if you want the people to see you.
Yep.
This is another really cool one.
He's a good performer.
I got 2 more, so I'll run them and we'll get going. This is a cool one. Breakdown of St. Vitus with the original
I remember that.
line. This was hard. This was a good show. But look at that King Kong flyer. That's great, right?
Yep.
And, you guys were mentioning Jimmy G just now. This was a great show, and I got the poster, the limited edition poster from Jimmy G's 50th birthday bash. That was a great night. I was going hard. And then after one of your shows, I found like 3 of these. So I got the Antidote set list on a poster board.
Nice.
Which these are cool. This is what we do. We keep mementos. I know you.
Let me see that set list. Let me see that Antidote set list.
It says 2015 New York City, Philly.
Yeah, those are 3 shows we did with Agnostic Front. That was the set list.
Yeah, man.
That's when we did a little mini tour with Agnostic Front. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. I think. I wanted to really show the Madball again because I think we got a surprise coming up, and it's kind of related to the Madball. And this is the original. I mean, I'm not just showing it because it's a toy. If you know why I'm showing it, you know. That's the original Madball, where the artist that first drew
Oh, nice.
Madball got the logo from. That's it. That's the one. And it's adapted and changed over the years, but I didn't really get a lot of love on the Madball the last show. I really wanted to.
I know.
Yeah, all right. But the real collectible of the day today, guys, is, you know, the one great thing about hardcore and our love for music and the passion. I always say, you know, people ask me, how do you not get hurt and blah, blah, blah. There's like an electric spirit that is alive in the pit with us when we're dancing, and it kind of just protects you, man, when you're in the right, you know, if you go in the pit and you ain't dancing, you're going to get clobbered. But if you go in there with your whole heart, there's just like a kinetic energy that protects us all. To me, that's where I go with it. And I said that because we all feel like the $6 million man when we go in the pit, you know. We might get beat up in there, but I found this tumbler this weekend. I'm always getting fresh shit at the flea market, you know. It's a pretty cool piece, $6 million man tumbler. It's by a company called Dawn from Passaic, New Jersey. I don't know if you can see it with reflection or not. There it is. Passaic, New Jersey, local piece, but cool. It's got 2 pictures on it, both sides. And, you know.
Don't get hurt? You don't get hurt in the pit?
Huh?
You don't get hurt in the pit?
I have been hurt many times. I've lost jobs because my knee was Studio One, Super Bowl of Hardcore, Murphy's Law, and Cro-Mags, and every band played. I did a stage dive off the monitor, and the monitor has that mesh on it, and there was a corner of it on the top of it that was like bent up. So my knee ripped on that, and it blew up so bad. I was like talking with it. Toby was laughing at me at the end. I was like talking to people with it. It was all open, and yeah, it blew up like a grapefruit, and I almost lost my job at the bank.
Yo, Dominic says Doc Martin to the face plenty of times.
Yeah. I mean, you know, we lick our wounds and we fight another day, right? I've been there.
There you go. All right. Cool.
So, yeah, collectible a day. Looking forward to the show. Everybody's on today. We're going to, you know, talk about things coming up because why sit idle, you know? Keep it moving. And
absolutely.
Show today for the people, by the people.
All right. I'll see you in a bit. Sign off, dude. Make room for the next person. I'll see you in a bit.
I'll be back for later.
Yep. At the end. Come on at the end.
All right, later.
Ragbone! 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 Ragbone!
Well, there you go. Abso-fucking-lutely. It's the New York Hardcore Chronicles Live. We are sponsored by New York Hardcore Comics, The Organic Grill, Chain Reaction Records, and Skateboards, The Texas Silver Rush, Your Core Hardcore Fan Page, DTFM Vinyl Distro, ORL Non-Toxic Oral Care, and The Organic Grill. Organic Grill is a vegan restaurant located in East Village, New York City at 123 First Avenue, featured in New York Magazine, the New York Times, and Veg News. Their dishes have won numerous awards, including Best Veggie Burger. They make their own cheeses, sausages, and burger patties, and every dish on the menu can be made gluten-free. This year, they're celebrating their 20th anniversary, and they're all about having a great time while enjoying amazing, clean food. After 3 months of being closed and now open for deliveries, get in touch with them. Order some great food at www.theorganicgrill.com. Hey, I want to show you something. This just in. Who's the first one that sent me this? Was it you, Lenny? This just in. You ask, you got, people just sent me a bunch of stuff. But here you go. Now that's what I'm talking about. That's cool. That is cool. Is that you, Jesse? Yeah, that's Jesse Brookline enjoying the show. Where are you, Jesse? And look at that, man. Look at the 2 aquariums. That's a big ass screen, bro. That is fucking awesome, man. Thank you. That's what I'm talking about. And he even sent one of these too. Wait, where's the other one? Here he is. Here's Jesse doing. Here's the other angle of Jesse doing his thing. There you go. All right. Cool. Good shit. Yeah, so keep them coming. I got a couple others to show you, but I want to get crack-a-lackin'. Let me get rid of this. Let me get crack-a-lackin'. Who's this? Is this you, Lenny? Lenny? Is this you, Lenny? Who sent me this one? I think this is Lenny from Crazy Eddie. I just downloaded them. I didn't see who they were. Is this you, Lenny? You can see by the... Yeah, it is. I see the Crazy Eddie pictures up top. Yeah, I see you, Lenny. Nice. I see your wife Michelle's pictures. Yeah, don't you? Yes, RS70, Eugene, my brother, my graffiti brother. Don't trip, Drew. There's a lot of us watching on a phone in some fucked up place. I know, man. I know. I get it. But that's why I know most of you motherfuckers are watching a thing on a phone in the sewer. But you know, it's kind of like, wow, there are people that you know, that are watching this thing on a big friggin' screen. Anyway, let's keep it moving. I wanna, as I've said before, the A7, Back to the New York Hardcore Roots compilation is coming out April 27th on Pitchfork New York Records. We've announced a couple of the other bands that are going to be on it. And now, let me clear the deck. I want to bring on a couple of people, and we want to talk about what's going on, who's coming on board. So first, next on board on the compilation is I want to bring on Joe and Joe from the Ice Cold Killers. Dudes, what's up?
What's up, Drew?
How you guys doing?
Good, good. Excited you guys are a part of this thing.
Good, man. Very honored. Thank you.
Tell us about what's the name of your track and where'd you record it? Give us some background.
Hold on. I wanted Joe to get that product placement back in there. He had like an Ice Cold Killers cup or something. He started to drag into the picture.
What happened?
What'd you have over here in the corner?
I can't hear you.
All right, forget it. Anyway.
Talk loud.
The song is Running Out of Time. As soon as we heard about the comp, we got to work.
What's up, Frankie?
And tracked it. You know, I came up to New York. We recorded it at Suffolk Studios with our brother General George at the helm. He also did the new record, which will follow this. We'll make the announcement. I'm not going to say the date yet, but it's going to follow up the comp, our new record, Stories from the Grave. Not to take away from what's going on here, but I figured I would take that opportunity. But same guy. But again, we're looking forward to being on it. You know, we're very honored, very, very pleased.
Hey, I love your track, man. I mean, your track on this comp, it breaks it up a little bit. You know what I mean? You guys do something a little bit different. You're not a hardcore band per se. You're a band that has hardcore influences, and you know you got a little bit different of a sound. I love your sound, and you know I love what you bring to this comp. It's a nice change of pace for a second there.
Yeah, I'm
Thank
psyched.
you, man.
Thank you very much.
Cool. Let's keep it moving. Let me bring on next up on this thing. I want to bring next band on the comp would be the Diamond Dogs. Let's bring on Mike Klug. What's up, dude?
Diamond Dogs in the house.
Unmute yourself, bro. Unmute yourself. Help me. Hey.
My bad, bro. How you
There
doing?
he is. What's that? A flex your head thing I see there? What's that?
Absolutely. So that's a compilation that came out in, I believe, 1980 or 81, and it's a DC compilation with a bunch of hardcore bands from the DC area in that time. Minor Threat. It's obviously a Discord release, which is Minor Threat's record label, but it's a solid album of solid DC shit from back time, and that's the insert that came with it. So I hung it up and framed it.
Cool. Hey, tell us about your track. What's the name of it? Where a little background on it?
Absolutely. So our track is called "Do It Yourself," and we recorded it at a spot called Sweet Creek Studios. The engineer that did the production and engineering on that, his name's John Fouche, and that's Ottsville, Pennsylvania. Yeah, the track's called "Do It Yourself." You know, it's I've been fortunate enough to be inspired by a lot of people in my life, and some of them I've even met. So I wanted to give a track that gave back to something and, help to inspire people to get out there and, do whatever your dreams are. Just shoot for them.
And you guys are mixing it up. You guys are mixing it up a little bit too. You guys bring something a little different. I mean, that was one of the cool things we about doing these A7 shows is the bills were pretty eclectic. It's like you're not a hardcore band per se. You have some hardcore influences and roots, but you guys are like a 3-piece, sort of, dare I say you're like an oi kind of band?
Absolutely, I'd say so. We definitely influenced by English oi music, stuff like Blitz and the Cockney Rejects, Last Resort. That's the stuff on our turntables. So definitely,
Cool. Right on, right on. Let's keep it moving. Let me clear the deck a little bit. Let's reveal the next band. Next up, next band on the compilation is Silence Equals Death. And let's bring Wade on from Silence Equals Death. What's up, Wade?
Hey, how's it going, man?
Good, good. How are you?
I can't complain. Thanks for having me on.
Mm-hmm. Tell us a little bit about the track, where you recorded it. Give us a little something.
All right. So the track is called Stay True. Basically, we kind of took a different direction with this track. We wanted to kind of bring in more of the original hardcore sound as well as keeping it our style, I guess you would call it. We didn't really have much time on it due to everybody, always doing different things with their family. So me and Scott managed to get everything like put together within like 2 or 3 days. We recorded with Mikhail Marinas, I think his name is. I don't know how to pronounce it, but at Backroom Studios, we did a live show there, and something happened with the live show where everything glitched out. So they gave us an opportunity to record there. So we took it up for this. It worked out perfect timing. We got it done in 4 hours, and it was a good time, man. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, your track is great, man. It's good. It's like, it's a good corny hardcore Unity song, and I love corny hardcore Unity songs.
And that's exactly what we were aiming for. We were like, yo, we got to make this as like punctual and straight to the point, very like something that everybody hears, but no matter how many times you hear it, you love it. It's like kind of like your favorite sandwich. You can eat it every day. It's cliche as hell to do it, but like you just don't care. And we just wanted to, show that like no matter what, we always stick back to, the original sound, no matter what, rather it be breakdowns or punk beats or just talking about the revolution. Scott loves talking about the revolution.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And I like, like I said, straight up, I'm a sucker for a good hardcore Unity song. Like the cornier, the better, man. I love it, man. Love it. Yeah, man. So let's keep it moving. Next up, kind of excited about this. Actually, we're gonna bring a girl on. Can you believe it? God, I'm excited. From Necrotic Society, they're on the comp. What's up, Courtney?
Hey.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. Nice light. I love your lighting. Hey, tell us a little bit about the track and where you recorded it.
Yeah, so it's called Wolf and Idiot's Clothing. We recorded it as we record pretty much all of our stuff in our drummer's basement. And I have my own little vocal booth in the basement bathroom, so it is very high tech. Yeah, and then it was mixed and mastered by a friend of ours, so we're really excited to be a part of it.
Yeah, and like your track has like a real that's what it has, like a real aggressive, like recorded in our rehearsal room type of feel to it. It's good. It really, it's such a relief to hear some, you got it's nice. Also you bring a different voice to it, which is so really needed on this thing. It's you got you guys and reaching out like a little bit, different kind of vocals, really, really great. And then, hopefully, right, when we get this, when this thing blows over, we could start playing again. You told me you guys have been rehearsing a little bit?
Yeah, we've been rehearsing almost every week, but sometimes it's, every other week. It just depends on, we're a little less stringent about practice since it's not like we're playing out anywhere. So,
especially right now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, cool. Let's bring on, who's next on this journey? Yes. Next up on the comp. Let me clear the deck. Next up on the comp. From No Compromise. What's up, Oogie?
Hey, what are you doing, Drew? What's up, guys? Good to see you.
Tell us a little bit about your track, buddy.
Yes, sir. The song is called "Born to Destroy," and we recorded it in our drummer's house. We did the whole track DIY straight up, and it's a song I wrote about how people looked at me as a poser when I was growing up in the hardcore scene, especially on Staten Island, and it's just basically a way for me to tell people, that I'm not anything like you, or I'm just doing this just from being myself, and how much I love this hardcore music, and I'm not going to take shit from anybody, really.
Well, as you get older, you'll learn to take a little shit, but
yeah. Yeah, definitely, man. But yeah, the whole track was done DIY, just like we recorded all of our songs off our recently released album called "I Put Deodorant on My Balls," and it was really cool. Like I had like this DIY booth that we made ourselves out of cardboard and styrofoam, and it's still, we tried to like soundproof it and everything, but it wouldn't necessarily pan out well. So I had to like go a little less aggression towards it, rather than like, really blowing and screaming out my voice like I would normally do at a show or in a regular studio. But all due aside, yeah, it's a track that I wrote, that we previously wrote before we even recorded the album, even before COVID-19 happened. We got together, we recorded the tracks, and it's a song that I'm really proud of. It brings it back like a lot of the old school vibe that we always had, especially when we write music together and jam. So I'm really happy it's out, and I'm glad it's on there.
I love when you young kids talk about the old school vibe we used to have. Love it. Awesome.
Yeah, I love old school hardcore more than anything, really.
Yeah,
it's just the main highlight of my life.
I think
hardcore saved us all.
Yes, it did. It saved me too.
I think you guys. How many times did you guys play the A7 on this? Was it 3 or 2?
3. We played there 3 times.
You're the only band that played 3 times.
Yeah, I mean, surprisingly, we are, and we're very fortunate enough to. We love you guys, and we love playing shows, and we just love having a great time, and especially down at A7 where we were playing there. I went to almost every shows. I missed the only 2 shows that I missed were Leeway, and then I think right before quarantine, I think the Craze were playing, and I think I missed that one. I'm not really too sure, but yeah, I mean, I tried to go to as much shows as I can because I loved it, and I loved seeing everybody there, and it kind of sucks now that I'm 21 and I can't, go out and drink at shows now, but I mean, it is what it is.
Listen, it's
they'll be coming back soon.
Yeah, it is.
I believe that.
Actually, I got someone just sent me a message that the governor here in New York just is opening up arenas 10%, and this Friday restaurant dining is starting again, and I have a belief that the vaccine is getting out there, and whether you take it or not, that's your fucking business. I don't give a shit. But the vaccine's getting out there, and things are opening up, and I have a belief that this summer, you know, we're going to be able to do some stuff. And I just want to spring. Well, this spring it's going to get going, and we're going to do. Oh, here you go. Here you go. Yo, Drew, we got to get an A7 comp release show going. The fuck you think I'm talking about, man? So, you know, fuck, man. You know, let a motherfucker be a motherfucker for a second, all right?
Oh,
What's that line? What's that line from Pulp Fiction? I'm a napalm dropping motherfucker. Oh shit. Yes, we are.
I have a lot of hope for it too.
Yeah, we're gonna be doing a release for sure. For sure. Absolutely. 10% of A7. Listen, if it's 10% of A7 capacity, bro, we'll take it. A band will play. There'll be a couple people in there. People will be on the sidewalk. People will be in the park, and the community can get together. We will take it. It's a start.
I'll take anything.
Yeah.
Seriously, bro.
Me too. As long as if it means me getting out there again, yeah, I'll take anything.
Even if they have to hear me play outside and the only person watching me is the bartender, I'll take it. 100.
Yeah. I also have a lot of projects coming too. I have a new band called Beast from the East and another band called Euphoric Confusion. And
excuse me, young man. Euphoric Confusion?
Yes.
We're Euphoric Confusion. I like it.
Yeah, exactly. That band is kind of like a negative approach, power violence-y band. You know, we're bringing it back like early to late 80s. Like that's just like every other music I can do. So that's like, I'm excited for it. I'm sure everybody will be too when we get back.
Hey,
we'll be ready for those.
Good. I want to mention Dion said we could do it in the park. Just a lot of people have asked me, and I just want to say about we have put in for permits to do shows in Tompkins Square Park this summer. So that's happening. There will be shows in Tompkins Square Park this summer, unless something crazy happens and they don't issue us the permit. But I'm in for 2 dates. I don't want to mention what the dates are, but we're going to be doing stuff in Tompkins Square Park. So if we can't get into the A7 in the spring to do a show in there, we're going to be doing a show in Tompkins Square Park. So there you have it. There's that part of it. Hey, I want to first. Yeah, you heard it here. Hey, I want to thank all you guys for being a part of this thing. It's a very special project. Courtney, Wade, you know, the 2 Joes, Mike, Owen. Thank you all so much.
Thank you,
dude. Thank you so much for having me on, man. I love it.
I'm
so glad to be on this thing with you guys.
I'll see you guys in a bit, okay?
See you later.
Yeah. Oh, before I go, my bass player's mother, James, his mom wanted me to tell you that she said hi, and she hopes you're doing well.
She said hi to me?
Yes.
I bet you she can't wait to come back to some of the shows, huh?
She can't. She's excited already.
I know. James's mother comes to the shows and creates quite a ruckus, man.
Yes, she does, but she's great.
Look,
I love her for it.
Listen, the bottom line is everybody's welcome. There's room on the boat for everybody. If somebody's mom wants to come down and get a little crazy and drink a little bit, sure, why not? The bar needs to sell drinks. You know, why the hell not? Owen, I'll see you later. Hey, Courtney, do you want to shout anybody out?
No. My band for making me the least talkative member of the band go on this. So
yeah, but you look great. You're golden. You're golden over there.
Your band is great. Thank you.
Yeah. Yo, your track on the comp is great, and I appreciate you guys being a part of it, you know?
Super excited. I can't wait to hear everybody else's stuff.
I'll talk to you soon. Thank you, Courtney. Okay. Wade, how about you? Need to shout anybody out on the way out?
Yeah, sure. I'll shout out, you know, my band. You know, thank you, Scott, for having internet problems and having me scared shitless to talk on this today. I only need myself a little bit though, so that you know, I'd say mission accomplished.
Cool. When you guys sign off, you got to sign off the show completely. Courtney, you too. Sign off the show. Totally sign out because other people try to get in. Wade, I'll see you later. Thank you.
Thank you. Take it easy, guys.
Later, Wade.
Mike, how about you? What do you got?
Yeah, I'm gonna give a shout out to Gary from Dead Blow Hammer. I know he's been helping a little bit with the release of this album, and shout out to you, Drew, for allowing us to be part of something so special. I know it's gonna be written about someday, this album, and I can't wait to hear the other bands as well. So happy Wednesday, everybody! I'm out.
Thank you, buddy. I'll talk to you soon. And yo, after this show, we're gonna have the flyer, and everybody's gonna get their hustle on. How about you, Joes? What do you got to say for yourselves on the way out the door?
Well, I'll let Joe handle the real shout outs, but I'm going to shout out my band because, they put up with me moving to North Carolina. We're still a band. We're going to stay a band. We're going to continue to do everything that, we set out to do, but, they put up with it. And I'm not around. So I shout out to them and I'll hand the rest over to him.
Go ahead, Joe.
I just want to shout out to Mike and Matt, the two guitarists in the band, for, doing what they do. That's it. What's up, Frankie boy? The governor.
The governor. All right, Joes. Thank you. I'm.
You know what? Wait. We want to shout out to you, man, because you're putting you and Gary. You guys are working.
Every time I try to compliment the guy, he yells at me, so I don't say nothing.
Yeah, I'm not comfortable with compliments, man. At this point, it makes me feel awkward. But
seriously, thank you for letting us be a part of this. It's amazing. This is a good thing for all the shit you do for everybody.
I appreciate it. I do it because I love it, and it's really my passion. So thank you guys, and I'll talk to you soon.
All right, talk to you later, Joe.
Real soon, everybody.
Well, there you go. It's the New York Hardcore Chronicles live. Yes, sirree. And we are sponsored by Organic Grill, New York Hardcore Comics, Chain Reaction Records and Skateboards, the Texas Silver Rush, DTFM Vinyl Distro, and ORL Non-Toxic Oral Care, and Your Core fan page. In the wake of the pandemic, Your Core Chris created Your Core fan page, utilizing lessons learned from over 20 years of being an educator and social worker. He decided to try to reach where hardcore punk and the surrounding genre of bands create not only their music, but their message. The interviews are from a psychological perspective to harvest motivation, personal insight, and perspective. Please reach out to them on Facebook or Instagram if you have content to share. If you want to promote your band, Your Core fan page. While we're at it, the Texas Silver Rush, Joe Ramini. The Texas Silver Rush is a jewelry design firm and boutique store located in the birthplace of the Texas country music scene in Fredericksburg, Texas. They specialize in working with musicians in all music genres to design and create unique one-off pieces, as well as to style them for stage, album covers, promo photos, and social media exposure. Their client list includes Rock and Roll Hall of Famers Greg Rollet, Ringo Starr, and of course, Agnostic Front. During this current pandemic, all information and online sales are being taken at their Facebook and Instagram page, and of course, www.thetexassilverrush.com. Yo, Sid the Kid, what's happening?
What's going on, Drew? How are you?
How are you, buddy?
Technical difficulties. You know how that goes here on the show, but it happens.
What technical difficulties?
You wanted me to come on way early for the pre-show. You were like, where the hell is he? Where the hell is he?
Listen, don't flatter yourself, bro.
Hey.
It's we're happy you're here. We're happy you're a part of it.
I'm here, and that's what counts.
So hey, man, A7 comp, like that's exciting, right?
Yeah, like honestly, with all these bands now, like fully revealed, it's gonna be one of those comps that we're gonna be talking about for years to come. Especially it being New York City. We've only had maybe 6 or 7 well-known compilations. When it comes to New York hardcore, but this is like that new chapter that is going to go on, and it's just going to bring out more bands, like newer bands, to come out and do what they want to do.
Yeah. Listen, this a lot of work has gone into this. Big reveal today. We're going to show the artwork and everything else, and the rest of the bands, and it's just great, man. It's a big group effort here, so we're psyched. Hey, Daisha, what's up? We're just psyched.
Yeah, especially, Drew, I even want to give you like the biggest props for giving me a chance to, be one of the main DJs for Niagara. Even though I've been doing this now for over 25 years. Funny enough, Jesse's been my boss then, and he's my boss now. So it kind of comes full circle. They gave me a chance at Coney Island High to do it, and it just kind of comes full circle. Even though it's a smaller venue, the vibe is definitely there. It's awesome. Like, we've never really had any problems, if ever, at any of the shows that I've been at. And
well, I'll tell you what. I got to say this about the A7 shows. Towards the end there, it was starting to ramp up, and it was getting a little out of control. And I think we were just about right, because what happens, I think, inevitably, and we've all seen this happen many times, is something starts and it's new and fresh, and a small group of people know about it. The word gets out there, and a lot of people start showing up that are not exactly in line with the original ethos of the event or whatever. And the last 3 shows, I had to break up a couple. Like, there was a couple of almost fights, and there was new people coming in that really weren't really in line with the thing. But that's how it goes, man. That's how it goes. It's not all. It wasn't. It's not all. Tiptoe through the tulips and it's groovy. And that's hardcore.
Yeah, I mean,
people get punched in the face once in a while. It's hardcore.
It's always going to be a few bumps on the road, but hopefully when this does get back, people will. I can't say they will calm down, but let's keep that really great vibe going, because it could go for as long as we could take it.
Yep.
Yeah,
here you go. Something was about to explode at A7. Stay tuned. Yeah,
Well,
Yep.
Especially just the timing, the timing is going to be really good, coming up, once the weather gets warmer. And if, we could even do the shows at the park, that's even better. You can even have a bigger crowd, just.
Well, I told you, we're lining up permits now.
A lot of this right now, and just like, just positive vibes and wishful thinking. That's all we could do. And if that flows.
Positive vibes, man.
Exactly.
Even
Joey knows what's up.
Positive vibes, man.
Even Joey knows what's up, And I'm really excited to see who the special guest artist is going to be for this cover too. Like, I got an inkling. I might know who it is. I might not, but I got a good feeling. I think I know who it might be, but I'm not going to say who.
All right, bro. Let me get the next group on. I'll see you soon. You got to sign off. I'll see you in a bit. Thank you for everything.
All right. Cheers.
Okay. Cheers. All right. There you go. There he goes. DJ Sid the Kid. Let me clear that. Let's clear the deck here. You know what I want to mention? I want to mention, how about this while we're at it? Sunday, March 7th. Show Sunday, March 7th with Kurt Vanderhoof, who the fuck is that guy? The Fabulous Journey of Michael Alago. Of course, you know him from Metal Church, but did you know he played in the punk hardcore band The Lewd? Not the Quaalude, The Lewd. He played in The Lewd. He's an old hardcore punk guy. So we got Kurt Vanderhoof on the show. Great guy. Real nice guy. That's Sunday, March 7th. All you guitar players want to check into that. What else? How about this? I forgot who sent this to me. Another picture of how people watch the show. I love it. I love it on the big screen. Cool stuff right there. Absolutely. Love it. Love it. So there you go. All right. Next up in this tour of chaos. So anytime I got to march 300 people through the show, it's a bit of The Lewd. Some West Coast, That said, let's move on to our next bunch of guys. Who do we have? All right. Next up on this comp, let me see, who have we announced so far? We announced Crazy Eddie, Enziguri, Dead Blow Hammer, Kings Never Die, the Car Bomb Parade. Ice Cold Killers, The Last Stand, The Craze, Crippled Urn, Reaching Out, No Compromise, Silence Equals Death, Necrotic Society, Diamond Dogs. Next up, who's next up? Let's try, how about the Serial Poets? What's up, Rob?
What's up? What's going on, man?
Let me bring your bandmate on. What's up, Steven?
Oh, hey.
I thought you were going to say something else for a second.
What's going on?
So you guys made the cut.
Yes.
We made the cut.
Skin of our teeth.
Yeah, tell us about your track, Rob, and how it was recorded and what it is.
The track is called Transcend. Steve wrote the lyrics, so I'll let him tell you about that. We recorded it at our rehearsal space, which we call the Pleasure Deck. I recorded it, I engineered it, I mixed it, and it's a crazy track. And pretty much, I believe we're the last song on the record. And we got a really good friend of ours who passed away a couple of years back now. He's making a guest appearance on there at the end, so we're really happy about that.
Yeah. Now, originally with this comp, we had, you could only fit so much on each side. So, but we wanted to include, a couple other bands. So what we were going to do was have bands on the vinyl and a couple extra bands on the digital. But what happened is that friggin' hardcore bands, the songs were so short that it created more room on the vinyl. So you guys moved over from the digital to the vinyl. In the end, everybody moved over from the digital to the vinyl.
Yeah,
We fit fucking 17 bands on the goddamn thing.
Which is awesome. Thank you, everyone else, for writing short songs. Appreciate it.
It's a beautiful thing. We were told, the length of the song should be in and around a certain time, and we all clocked it in, and we were very happy that not only to be included, but just, what an honor it is to be, on a record like this, and with so many amazing bands, and it really means a lot. It really does. And in regards to our song, it's really just kind of like a sort of an emotional call to arms in the middle of, having lost a lot of important people in the last few years in my own life, and dear friends of the band and everything, and my father and everything, and then having the whole world go to shit. Just us, holding on to the good people and moving forward as best as possible. And, it's really just something about surviving.
It's a rallying cry, and it's a great fucking way to end the record. And thank you again for letting us do that. We're definitely honored to have that spot. So we appreciate it.
My pleasure. It's what I do. And like Lenny from Crazy Eddie said, and this is true, initially we thought, and I have to give props to Gary Yasko from Dead Blow Hammer. He was a big part of this compilation. Technically, he produced it. He wrangled the bands. I handled I executive produced it. I handled the business end of stuff and made some of the big moves. But Gary Yasko, I said, you want to be a part of it? Deal with the friggin' bands, because I don't want to deal with friggin' bands. I'm fucking sick of them. So
Gary is the man. In fact, I gotta say, Rob and I were driving home.
Yeah. Oh my God.
We had a flat tire. We're waiting for AAA.
My fucking truck almost fell on me twice.
His jack broke, and then Gary called.
and we were like, okay, what are we doing? We're done. Let's go. What are we doing?
Oh, so it was awesome.
Yeah.
Hey, Steven, you got a train to catch, right?
Yeah. I got a few minutes. I punch out at 4:20.
All right. Hey, let me move on to the next. Let me move on.
You got it.
Let me move on to the next bunch of guys.
Absolutely.
Next up, and I'm gonna mute you guys. Steven, mute yourself, will you? Then there you go. See, we're getting better. Next up on this compilation, super excited. An old friend of mine did vocals in the band called Kraut, and he's in a band now called End of Hope. Let's bring on Davey Gunner and his bandmate. Oh, hold on. I'm sorry. There you go.
Hey,
how you guys doing?
All the long hairs are on now.
Yeah. What's up, Davey?
How are you? What's up, guys?
Hey.
Rob, Steven.
Bro, what's with the man? Your hair's getting long, bro.
Davey Gunner used to have flat top, all clean cut, everything. Joins up with End of Hope.
Listen, you
Starts
long
becoming
hair.
a dirty hippie.
You know what? If I could grow my hair out, I'd probably grow it out.
Why not? I got it. Why not?
Yep. Hey, Davey, tell us a little bit about your track.
Yeah, nothing to see here. Yeah, this is something I've been working on quite some time in my life. Of course, with the Scarlet third generation in my studio, which is my car, which I just upgraded, by the way. So I have an upgraded studio. But the song is called Nothing to See Here. It's, hey, listen, I guess it's pretty obvious, right? It's something we've been talking about our whole lives. I've been writing about my whole lives, which is probably everything is to see here. I mean, basically, you know, I took it from an old movie where you'd see a police officer or somebody, an official saying, hey, nothing to see here. Walk on by. All right, people. All right, nothing to see here. Come on. And that's basically where I got the idea from. And I just find it ironic that the opposite is true. There's everything to see here. I mean, there's a lot going on right now, obviously. And I think the media has a lot to do with it. So I decided to dedicate a song to them. I mean, it wasn't the first time. I grew up in the 70s, so I would watch Walter Cronkite talk about the Vietnam War and lie straight to your face until, of course, you know, there was a manila envelope dropped off, you know, at the Washington Post, you know, with the McNamara report, and then you get the truth. When people used to have some balls and say, I'm going to tell the truth and I'm going to put these papers, because the New York Times weren't going to do it because they were going to go to jail.
You mean like what de Blasio said the other day? I couldn't believe it. I was watching de Blasio, and a reporter said, there's this rash of slashings and violence in the subways. And he actually said, I don't know what you're talking about. The subway's safer than it's ever been. I almost fell out of my chair, man. I couldn't believe that.
Right. So that's basically what it is. It's, you know, I don't care what side. I don't care. I just want to put the news on and see the truth. But obviously you're not. So I dedicated the song to that. And that's what kind of inspired me about the whole song was, all right, nothing to see here. Come on, people. Walk on by when it's obvious. I mean, disregard it all in the street. Johnny No Pants, man, give him something to eat. So you're walking with your phone and you got your fucking $3 coffee and you step right over the guy. Poor guy's on the side of it and you can't help him out. He's dealing with some hard issues. And you step right over him because there's nothing to see here. Just walk on by.
Hey, Ken, tell us about recording. Where'd you guys record it? Who produced it?
Yeah, we recorded up at Suburban Elvis Studios where we did the album, which, by the way, now out on vinyl, this sucker right here. So we recorded it up there. They do a great job for us. It's we actually played this tune at one of the last A7 shows. And actually, Steven shot video of it. So there's a video of us performing that song at A7 from one of the last shows up on YouTube, and it's a bomber of a song. It's got that wide, thick ass sound that we've always had with the guitars and the drums and everything.
I'll post it on the YouTube
again. Record again. That I just want to say that record on vinyl was put out by our good friends at Chain Reaction Records and Skateboards in Colorado, right?
Absolutely. Josh and Justin did a absolutely bang up job with us. Those guys are incredible. And we're so damn excited to have this thing out.
Hey, I got to get Josh on here to talk a little bit about it at some point. But
absolutely.
And he connected with you guys from watching the show.
Yeah.
So that's cool. All right, let me keep things moving here. Let me bring on the next victims. Listen. This one's a little bit near and dear to my heart. You know, what can I say? The next band on the comp is a band that I've been fronting for many, many years. We went through a little bit of a rebranding. We are now known as Antidote NYHC. We just recorded a bunch of material. We have a track coming out on this A7 thing. We have a 7-inch release coming out this summer. We're on another compilation. Let me bring on Mr. Tristan DeGraves from Antidote NYHC. What's up, buddy?
How you doing, brother?
How
How's
are
it
you,
going,
man?
guys?
Oh, and also, wait. Also, our drummer and out there in the Poconos, Mr. Matt Gray. What's up, buddy?
Hey, Matt.
What's up, gentlemen?
Matt? What do you say?
Shoveling
Hey,
snow.
Tristan, tell us a little bit about the tell the people out there a little bit about what we did, what the track is, and the name, and how we recorded it.
Got it. Yeah. So the track is called Scarred. It's kind of a bit of a recycled song that I had written years ago and recorded once, but never released. So it got the, brought to you guys, and then everyone put their touches on it and, just amped it up a ton. We got, Drew's vocals and lyrics and Matt's drumming, obviously, and Tom playing guitar. So it came out sick. I'm really proud of it. And can't wait for the comp to come out.
Yeah. And Matt Gray, tell them about who's playing guitar with us now.
Tom Capone. Pretty stoked on that.
Yeah, I know you were excited. I know you're a big Quicksand fan and a Beyond fan. So when Tom came into the fold, you were super excited. Tell us a little bit about the recording session. I mean, you killed it, bro. Your drumming you killed it on this thing, man.
Thank you. I did my homework. I sat here and I listened to the songs, and I just wanted to do my best and thank you for letting me play with you guys. It's an honor. And I don't know. I just wanted to make it as tight and as good as we could do. You guys did absolutely incredible. Thank you.
Yeah, listen, Tristan, I gotta say, you were a big part of it, man. I mean, you really took the helm with this thing, and you wrote a lot of great stuff, and it was really it made it really for me, really, really exciting to do it, and I love playing with you, bro.
Likewise, man. I mean, it was such an honor. I've been playing with you guys, with Matt, for probably almost 10 years now. So it was great to actually just get in the studio, some fresh songs, and bang it out. It was awesome. And it's an honor to play with you guys.
Yeah, I'm excited. Antidote NYHC. We're releasing new material. We're moving on. Hey, man, whatever with the past, if past members want to go, if past members want to be Antidote, they're welcome to. We are Antidote NYHC. Tom Capone plays guitar with us. We have a bunch of new music coming out, and we're going to be going out and playing soon. So that said, on the way out, Rob, you want to shout anybody out?
I guess I should shout out my drummer and bass player, Chris and Christian. They did a killer job. We've been with them. They've been with us for, I don't even know, Steve can tell you the time. I don't even remember anymore. But, and thank you and Gary and everyone involved, the Pitchfork guys, and can't wait to hold this thing in my hands and show it to everyone. So,
well, we're going to show the artwork in a couple of minutes. So
sweet, man.
So get ready for that. Steven, you got to shout anybody out?
I want to shout out Rob, Chris, and Christian. And for not only, just being the band that is the band, but for whipping this up. Like, we literally went into it as soon as we were told it has to be a brand new song. We just woodshedded for a couple of weeks, and we just brainstormed, and it just came out so beautifully. And I want to shout out our friend Vince, who passed away, who was actually makes an appearance in the song, and he just having him a part of it is really an amazing thing, and it's just such an honor to be a part of it with all of these guys. Just tremendous talent, and just the nicest guys. Everybody, all of you. I want to thank all of you.
All right, let's not get carried away. Thank you, brother.
I love you guys.
Robin, Steven, I'll see you in a bit. Steven, get on that train.
Thanks again, Drew. Later, guys. Be good.
Later, guys.
How about you end the hope, guys? Davey, anybody you want to mention? Shout out anybody?
Yes. Listen, I don't want to say anything about you because I've told you privately already how awesome and put this together and everything.
Don't get me emotional on the show.
I'm not. I just want to say that the shows were great, but I think the record is the thing that really just puts it in perspective, Like, the shows are all great over the last 2 years, but now it's on record. The word record. Now it's recorded. It's on. Now it's done. I just want to also say thank you to Jesse Malin, because I know it's his clubs that matter. It's, and I know he's involved in some essence in some way, and the guy's a fantastic, caring, beautiful person who I truly, I know him for over 40 years. He's just a wonderful person. I want to thank him. I want to thank Joe Kelly and Cole Marshall from Suburban
What the
Elm
hell is
Studio
that?
for doing stuff. That's not me. I don't have a cat.
That's my cat.
And
Probably some feral animal out in Pennsylvania.
So I just want to thank Joe Kelly and Cole Marshall. Also Ken for coming up with this great idea and approaching me with it 2 years ago over in Brooklyn. And also I just want to give a shout out to the guys from Cripple Earn, Tyler and Will, awesome dudes. Of course, Gary, who probably did more. I know you said earlier he did more work than you. Gary, big shout out for doing all this work and everything. And just two quick shout outs. I want to say something to Mike Klug. He mentioned something before about giving back, about his music, and I think he's totally spot on. And Owen from No Compromise from Staten Island, I think what he said is totally true about hardcore music and how it's he appreciates it and came back and it's all circular. And I know, Drew, remember that show at the Paramount with the Dead Kennedys that crowd did? So big shout out. So I just want to say all that and thank you everybody, Mike, Stephen Messina, doing everything and everybody involved. Thank you.
And I think thank you. And I think that part of it is, we've spoken about this many times, is what really made these A7 shows special is people like Owen and a lot of the younger people came to the show, found a home at these shows, and established something, in New York City with a new generation. Ken, you want to shout anybody out?
Yeah, I mean, I want to shout out Gary and the other bands because, I think it's really important that we all kind of feel like we're part of a big community of bands that are doing something really, really cool. And I know you and Davey go back a long way. I'm a bit of an outsider amongst all the folks here, so it means a lot to me to be able to come in, and everybody kind of just at those shows, everybody embraced us. We're a little different sounding wise, and it was really cool to everybody just be really into it. And I'm super excited to be on this comp. So,
well, thank you, man. That's very kind of you, and that's what it's all about, man. Like I say, there's room on the boat for everybody, and that's what this is. That's
Absolutely.
The most important thing about this is it has to be all inclusive, or it's not worth shit.
Exactly.
Or it's not worth fucking nothing.
Hey, Tristan, can I give you a kiss? I haven't seen you for a while.
I thought you forgot about me.
I didn't forget about your brother. You're so fucking good looking. How can I forget?
Davey, it's like Joe Strummer said, without people, you're nothing.
That's right, brother.
Yep.
True that.
Hey, Davey, Ken, I'll see you guys a little bit later. I'll see you. Thank you for everything.
All right, thank you. Hey, Matt Gray.
Thanks, guys.
Good job, Matt.
Okay, boys, it's you and me.
What's up?
Hey, I miss you guys.
Miss you too, brother.
Yeah, man. Finally. Oh, wait. Oh, I muted Matt. Hold on, because of his fucking cat. What's up with that cat, bro? What is it, in heat?
No, that's my cat. It's my best friend, man.
I
I like you guys, but I know all you guys like dogs. I'm a cat.
No. I'm a cat person, bro.
Cat guy.
I love cats, man.
Yeah.
I love cats. So, yeah. So, Antidote NYHC, New York NYHC, we march on. We got a track on this. We said what the track name is, Scarred. It's one of a bunch of things that we recorded. Oh, that reminds me of something. Hold on, you people out there. I want to mention once again that on Saturday, February 20th, on Gimme Metal, you download it. It's an app. You watch it on the phone. I did this already. We screened the Michael Alago film. It was great. We're doing a free screening of the New York Hardcore Chronicles film. Before the screening, I'm doing a 2-hour hardcore DJ set, and I'm going to be debuting tracks from the upcoming A7 Back to the New York Hardcore Roots music series compilation. And I'm telling you right now, I'm going to be playing a couple Antidote NYHC tracks, along with probably 3 or 4 or 5 other tracks from this A7 compilation. So, one sort of bummer about this show is I can't play music on here. It'll get flagged for copyright violation. So I'm excited. This is an opportunity for me to play the music that inspired me as a juvenile delinquent, and still I still love to this day. So please, everybody, as it gets closer, I'll remind you, everybody's got to tune in for that event.
I give you permission to use the song, Drew.
Excuse me?
I give you the permission to use the song.
Okay.
Use it.
All right, good. I'm glad. I appreciate it. I'm glad. I'm glad you're giving us permission.
You have Matt's blessing.
How's the skate ramp in the backyard, Tristan?
Awesome, right over my shoulder. A little cold and slightly icy, but dude, I take care of that thing before my car is dug out or my pathway. Anything that ramp is taken care of.
I see on Instagram you in this snowstorm you're out there shoveling the skateboard ramp. You know,
it's kept me sane, man. I mean, we haven't done a live show in a year as of tomorrow.
That's crazy.
So that's right.
Wait.
What's that?
No, we play. No, that was the last show we played.
We did the Bowery Electric show, the Save Our Stages show.
What show did we play a year ago? The Mr. Bungle show?
That was the Bungle show. Was a year ago tomorrow. Yeah.
Oh, there you go, Matt. Let me see. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. So that skate ramp has kept me sane, bro. My crew, the Empire crew.
I see, man. That's awesome. All right. Anybody you want to shout out on the way out, Tristan?
Sure. Thank you to you and Gary. I know how much work you guys have put in every day in our 10 a.m. phone call. I hear about all the hard work you're doing. And the art is sick. I can't wait for the reveal. The art is awesome. And all the bands on it are it's an honor to play with them, especially Davey Gunner, man. Kraut is one of my favorite bands of all time. So to be on a vinyl with just Davey being a part of it, that means a lot to me. And of course, to do a track with you guys is awesome. And of course, Kristen and the kids and all the guys I skate with.
Hey, absolutely. You're my brother. You're my musical brother. I love playing music with you, and you're a great friend. Thank you.
Thank you. Likewise, likewise.
And Matt Gray, man, it's the first time I've ever seen you with what is that? With black hair? What's going on?
I don't know. Becky, whatever she's coming up with, I don't care. You guys have to look at it, not me. I don't give a shit.
Anybody you want to shout out? What's that shirt? What's with that shirt? Smell the glove?
Spinal Tap. Smell the glove, man. Come on.
Hey, do you have Spinal Tap on Laserdisc though?
No, they don't have it on the video discs that I'm collecting. They don't put it on
Hey,
video discs.
hey, I can't spend any more time with my own band or it's gonna look bad. Matt, do you want to shout anybody out?
You guys, Tom Capone, all the younger bands that are on the comp, all the younger kids. I think it's freaking awesome that they're carrying the torch. You know what I mean? We're getting older, and we need a lot of those young bands to keep this going, which they are, and they will. So
absolutely. Okay, buddy. I'll talk to you guys soon.
Love you guys.
Take it easy, Drew.
I love you guys.
Take care,
Bye.
Matt.
Well, there you go. Those are my guys right there. This is the New York Hardcore Chronicles live, and we are sponsored by the Texas Silver Rush, Your Core Hardcore fan page, The Organic Grill, the Texas Silver Rush. Who am I forgetting? I'm spacing out. And DTFM Vinyl Distro. DTFM Vinyl Distro is a record store that specializes in underground music, punk, ska, hardcore metal, and more. I don't know what more there is after all that. Located in the heart of Fargo, North motherfucking Dakota Industrial District. Shop in person or online at www.dtfmvinyldistro.com, where the motto is death to false metal. That said, what else? What else do I want to mention? Oh, let's throw this in the mix real quick before we bring the next bunch on. Listen, you think I want to get on here and go on about, support the show and shuck and jive, for money? I don't. But that's how this show survives. I know there's a lot of people out there that watch the show and sort of lurk, but hey, there is a Patreon page. Patreon is our community within the community. Please support this show. I want to shout out a few of my latest patrons. Manuel Leston, Marco Alexio, Larry Kelly, my boy, SVNW, Trey Hinner, White Bread, Philip Oakey, and also Raymond Hogan. And did I just see this correctly? somebody else just contributed to PayPal as we were doing the show. See, it's always inspiring when things happen in real time, and somebody contributes during the show. That's like, oh, Raymond Hogan, again, is that right? Raymond Hogan as well. So thank you all. Chucky says, I'm watching now from my office. All right. People watch from all over. Anyway, that's how you can support the show. Please support the show. It means the world to me, and that's how we could keep doing this. I don't want to have to. I want to keep the show the way it is. I understand now. I bitch about it sometimes, but there is an inherent value in doing the show like this, which is just DIY. I don't have to bring on any sponsors. I don't have to bring on any unwieldy sponsors. We keep it real DIY here, and I think that's part of why people love the show. And the only way I could do that is with your support, and you have supported the show, and I appreciate it. And I just hope we can keep it going. Chris Hoffman says, if my broke ass can afford some change, you can too. So, yep, pay the man, lurkers. You lurkers. DIY is hardcore. Yeah, I mean, a lot of it, a lot of it. That said, Stephen Messina, why are you still on the show? See you later. That said, let me clear the deck. Let's bring on a couple of people. Next bunch. Clear the deck. Hold on. I'm so confused. Hey, next up. Hold on. Sorry. Hey, next up, I want to bring, who's missing? Everybody seems to be here. Let's do this. First and foremost, I want to bring a friend of mine on, old school hardcore guy, Lower East Side, played in a band called Heart Attack. Later of course, Degeneration. He's got his own thing going on. He is the patron saint of the A7 shows. He's a proprietor of the A7, which is now Niagara. We really appreciate everything he's done. Let's bring our friend on, Mr. Jesse Malin. What's up, man?
Hey, Drew, how are you?
Yeah, how are you, buddy?
Delay. I was trying to figure out how to get on this thing, and I'm trying to get in the light, but I'm good, man. I'm hanging in there.
You've been on here before. Why is it you forgot?
Yeah, I know my computer did some new kind of crazy thing, but it's all good.
Yeah.
I'm missing the shows, man. Thanks for keeping this going and keeping the word out there and the energy. And I see all the great guests you have on. It's super cool, man. I know how hard this stuff is to do because I have a show, so it's a lot.
I know. And listen, you're working hard, man. You're doing your thing, and we talk from time to time, and we're just waiting for the moment where we could start rolling it in that direction. And someone just sent me before the show that Cuomo's opening up arenas 10%, and like it's heading in that direction.
Right. Yeah. Little by little. And there's gonna be outdoor stuff like pop-ups and things coming now and then that people are able to have shows in different areas. Like I think Patti Smith is doing one, and there's talk of things in the parks and stuff. So who knows? Maybe we could put something on the street outside in front of Joe Strummer or something.
Listen, another thing that we talked about, with this A7 thing compilation coming out on April 27th on Pitchfork, New York, is, we're going to do an event at A7, even if it means, even if we do it on the sidewalk and in the park across the street, that is ground zero. That is ground zero for this comp, man. I mean, the whole community that came out of there. I have a belief, maybe it's a fantasy, that by that time rolls around, hopefully, even if you're open 25%,
Well, we're going to be open 25% there. I don't know why this keeps happening on Friday, starting if everything stays that way. I mean, we were there once. It's like kind of like a weird memory of like Groundhog Day or something. We were there at 25%, and then it got closed. But we will be doing that on the weekends indoors. So, like we spoke, if we can in April, maybe we'll be at 50%, maybe, and if we're at 25 still then, we'll set it up in some kind of limited way, and then we can stream it, so we could be in that room, but then some people could be there and others could, watch. It's not the same, but it'll be cool just to celebrate that record coming out. So.
Yeah, and that room is so rich in history, and we all appreciate you've done so much to preserve that history, man. I know it means a lot to you as well.
Yeah, well, right back at you. We all grew up in that room, and the fact that we still do live music there, and that you come in and bring, the old school bands and new bands all the time, new blood. It's wild to stand in there and even look at those pictures on the wall and be like, oh yeah, this is right here where we're standing, and all the history. There's been some cool photos popping up on the internet. I saw something of 171A recently, and I never see too many photos of that club.
Inside 171A?
No, it was a bunch of kids outside. It was on.
Oh, the one with Harley and the Bad Brains equipment?
No, that's been up a lot. And that's a great photo. This is just of the front of the place. Go to Punk Rock Photos on it.
Wow, that's rare.
And there's a whole bunch of people. I didn't recognize him. It's kind of it was on like Stories or one of those things that's up really quick on Instagram.
Right.
But that made me think that if there's one, there's got to be a few more of those,
That's really rare. There's like no photos from the inside of 171A. I never see them.
Yeah, very strange how that was.
And very few photos from the inside of the old A7, the bar part. Like Channel 3, the guys in Channel 3 sent me a couple photos, and they were hanging out at the bar. Doug Holland was bartending. Like, sure, there's pictures from in the room where the bands played, but wow, these photos are like, wow, look at that. I saw Dave and everybody. It was like, wow.
That's really cool. I'd love to see that. The bar was on the other side of where we have it now.
That's right.
But, it was there the other way, and then the entrance being different. But we've been using that side entrance a lot just to let people in to use the bathrooms and stuff when they drink outside, which is the only way. And then that was the old door. But
is that what you do now? You let people that eat and drink outside could come in that side door and use the bathroom.
It was the side of the 7 door, as we remember back in the day. But it's always fun to take somebody that loves rock and roll or punk rock or hardcore especially and take them in the back, and they've never been back there because they from somewhere else or they got into this later in life, and just go, okay. And then I show them the photograph and then I say, where you're standing, that's where Jimmy is right now in that pose, that position, and that stance. And that little head is HR. Who has a birthday tomorrow. Tomorrow's HR's birthday.
Is that right? I heard from Joe. I heard from him and his people, man, about coming on the show, and they want to play A7, when the things get going again, so because I had Chuck Treese from McRad on the show, and of course Chuck's bandmate in McRad back in the day was Zeke, who lives with HR and who plays in the band with him. So Zeke was talking to me, and listen, everybody wants to get into the magic room. When you go in there, the feeling, the energy in that room is palpable. Like you just feel it, man. And I'm so glad that we had the opportunity to bring new bands into that and to do this comp.
That's great. So the comp's April 27th. Oh, that's
the comp's April 27th. There's 17 bands, and people are super excited, and we've been working on it for months. And I wrote the liner notes, and it's going to be great.
That's really cool. Well, you filmed when HR and Dr. No from the Brains played the Youth Memorial that night there, and that was incredible. I think you filmed that whole thing, right?
Yeah. I have it, and it's in that little Todd Youth Memorial video that I put together. There's a little clip in it, but that was Gary and Joe and Cat Popper, right?
Yeah,
and
Randy.
Yeah.
But doing Leaving Babylon and I Survived, that was really that was great. That was a special.
Randy's a great drummer, man. Great guy. Really
nice. I'm lucky to work with that guy. No, he's super great.
You got great people in your band, man. You have really a nice bunch. Tell us on the way out, what are you doing? How can people tune in? How can people stay connected to you?
Next Friday at 4:00, the 19th of February, I'm going to be doing a show, a live stream from Bowery Electric, a full set, but with a slant towards England and the UK in general, because they're locked in pretty bad over there. So I'm going to be covering songs by The Jam and The Clash and Billy Bragg and Bowie, and then my own stuff. And then I have Frank Turner as my guest. He's a singer-songwriter, kind of punky guy that really has a lot to say, great songwriter. He's going to be my guest on the show from England, and a couple other surprises. But I'm trying to get Rat Scabies or Charlie Harper to come. I've been writing and trying to see, these interviews like this over Zoom.
Yeah.
We'll be playing live out of there, 4 o'clock Eastern, and it's on a platform called Rolling Live is where the thing is, out of Bowery Electric. And
Cool.
Sunday we have a memorial for Sylvain, New York Dolls, that is with Henry Rollins and Thurston Moore and I guess David Johansen, Debbie Harry. And that would have been Sylvain's birthday, Valentine's Day. And, we all know he lost him not too long ago, about a month ago. And one of the sweetest guys that I ever.
He was always very nice. And a lot of people, and also, I'm sorry, from the Heartbreakers who passed away.
Walter Lore, yeah.
He was a nice guy, man.
Really cool guy.
He was a nice guy.
Yeah, there'll be something for him soon on his birthday in April. But the Sylvain thing's coming up Sunday night on Valentine's Day, and that I forget who. It's a pretty cool bill. Tish and Snooki.
Yep.
And a lot of old school and new school people too. So
cool. Well, thanks, man, and thank you for stopping by, and we appreciate all you've done for us at A7, and we shall return, man.
Yeah, well, right back at you, man, and I can't wait to do something with you on April 27th. We'll figure out whatever way to maximize it and make it as big as it can be, So keep doing what you do, Drew. I'll talk to you soon, and everybody be safe and healthy and all. Lots of love and PMA. All right.
Take care, Jez.
Bye-bye.
There he is, the patron saint of the New York hardcore chronic, of the New York hardcore scene, of the A7, as Jesse Malin. Let's be frank here. There would be no A7 shows. This comp wouldn't exist if it wasn't for that guy. A guy that came up very young in the New York hardcore scene and never forgot his roots. All right? Never, ever, ever forgot his roots. Yes, thank you, Jesse. All right. Let's keep it moving. I'm excited to bring this next bunch on. Starting with, hold on. All right. Here comes, we're gonna reveal the artwork and a couple other things. Let's bring a few people on. Let's bring on the designer of the package for the A7 Back to the New York Hardcore Roots compilation, Mr. Jonathan Buskey. What's up?
What's up? What's up?
Are you hanging in there? You all right?
I'm here, brother. I'm here.
Okay.
Busy.
All right. Let's also bring on our good friend from Pitchfork, New York Hardware, Mr. Warren Lee.
What up, guys?
What's happening, man?
Yo.
What's up, Busky?
My man, what's happening?
Chilling, man.
What's going on? Hey, let's talk a little bit about the cover of this thing, and let's bring the artist on. So here comes the big reveal. What's that?
The artiste.
The artiste. So, right. Let's just cut right to the bone here. Here's the fucking cover.
Let's see it.
Hold on.
You can see it, Drew. Come on.
Boom. Here's the cover. That's the A7
yeah.
Boom. For Roots comp. Boom. There you go.
Hand drawn
yeah.
by.
That is the cover. So that said, I want to bring on the artist.
Bring him
You
on.
know him, you love him. He's done work with Madball and Crown of Thorns and Sick of It All. From Fly Right Tattoo, the incredibly talented Mr. Stephen Huey. What's up?
Hey.
What's up?
Hey.
Yeah.
Hi, guys.
Give yourself a round of applause.
Yeah. Dude, fucking. Hey, everyone. This was hand fucking drawn by this guy. All right. So
yeah. Hey, Stephen, tell us a little bit about the process of making this and how you arrived at this. It is absolutely incredible, and we're thrilled and honored to have your original artwork gracing this thing.
Wow. Thank you. This thing took a long time to do. We got the I got the the message from Warren and you, and wanting to hey, we have this project going on, and we'd like you to do the artwork for it. And I'm like, yeah, let's discuss it. Let's talk about it. Let's make this thing exciting, you know, because it's a big deal to me. And I know you guys personally, and it was kind of a process where we discussed, you know, having the spotlight on the A7 Club and the history, and you know, the first thing we talked about, like Drew, you were like, hey man, you know, let's have just people like standing in front of the A7 Club. I'm like, you know, let's make it more exciting. Let's have the energy. Let's have the like the fun, the fun along with the history of the whole scene, you know. And we came up with a couple of ideas, a couple of I did maybe two comps, you know, thumbnails, and we kind of went back and forth on it, you know.
Yeah, we went back and forth, and we sort of made a couple of adjustments, but you know, I love how the A7 that's being represented, the facade is the old school A7. That is cool. Yeah.
Yeah, I love the, like, it's part of the history. I wanted to kind of put that down and put that in the spotlight, you know, because it's got the plaque in it. It's part of the history, you know, and
yeah,
I think that
yes, yes, yeah, it's great. You know, people get so excited when they see it, man. It's just great original artwork. Busky, then you got your hands on a little bit and sort of just just the way you framed it is just great, you know.
Yeah, thank you. You know,
Busky
Steve
did a
sent.
great job. He's so fast.
Thank you, brother.
Sorry.
Well, no, it's all good. He supplied me with, you know, the artwork, which is obviously speaks for itself. It's amazing, and you know, like you said, I think it really captures punk and hardcore. You know, it's very, you know, it's got everything in there. Rasta dudes with dreads, you know, skulls, punk rock dudes, hardcore dudes, Steve Paz giving the finger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
Yep.
Absolutely. And my approach was honestly just to sort of keep it simple and basic and punk hardcore looking, you know. So the A7 logo had to be on there. Threw some graffiti letters on there to, you know, to harken back to New York City's graffiti roots, and you know, New York hardcore compilation on the bottom just to sum it all up. Yeah, there you go.
Oh wow, what's that? The original artwork?
Yeah, this is the original artwork for it.
Wow. Yep.
Bro, put that away, man.
Yeah, seriously.
Don't leave that lying around the shop, dude.
Yeah. You might have some leg breakers stopping by the shop later for that.
Yeah. Hey, our friend Robert Hogg in Scotland says it just screams energy and fun.
Yeah,
absolutely. As it should, you know.
Between, I think, Drew, Steve, and Bosky, all you guys captured the whole spirit and idea of this compilation. You know what I mean? We can continue in the spirit of other New York hardcore compilations, right? We can, you know, we're carrying the torch basically, right? So
hell yeah, yeah. And that's just the cover, you know. We mentioned on the previous episode it's going to be coming with a zine as well, sort of hearkening back to the idea of the New Breed compilation and some other comps. But there will be a full-size zine that's going to be coming with this. You know, every band is going to have their own sort of page in it. And there'll be, you know, the flyers, some more cool photos inside and outside the club. So I think the full packaging, it's going to be very well represented. And it was, you know, a very small moment in time, but I think that the packaging and everything will eventually, you know, tell the true story of, you know, that little period in time. But yeah, that's
Well,
the back cover.
here's the back cover here. A little bit of reveal on the back cover here. Some great, Busky design, and this is just, really keeping in line with the, with the vibe. I mean, we talked about it, Busk, how like black and white seem to really, be the feel for this, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I don't know. I mean, it's hardcore. You could reinvent it as much as you want. That's what's cool about it. But at the end of the day, I think that there is a format to it. At least in my eyes as a designer.
Yeah, that's why you designed it, right? So.
I hope so. I mean, I hope that's why, because that to me is it's hardcore. It shouldn't be overthought. But part of my problem is I overthink it. But at the end of the day, I mean, it's simple. It's black and white works. Black and white works. It always does.
Somebody picked up on this already. Side A and side 7. Like
absolutely.
That's
you
right.
came up with that. You.
That's man. That's the details. That's why I got all these records, and I pay all. I get paid so much for all that amazing shit that I come up with.
That's all of us, bro. What are you talking about? Come on.
Yeah, absolutely.
I want to see if
that's.
Go on.
No, Busky did it. He's a pro. He's banged it out, and it looks awesome.
Yeah, everyone's got to remember too. Like for Steve as an artist, this is the guy that did the original Madball, the old school Crown of Thorns, the Sick of It All, Pain Strikes, Demise, Murphy's Law. I mean, dude, who else better to draw this shit than Steve Huey? You know what I mean? So
absolutely.
Hey, you know what? Rat Bones. What do you make of all this?
Yo, man, I got one question for Stephen Huey. Is this the inspiration? That's it, right? With the crazy eye coming out, brother. What's up, Steven? What's up, Warren and Busky?
What's up, Rat Bones?
Chilling,
what up, Bones?
Great show.
Hey,
today,
so
guys.
there's a little bit of like trivia. I've been tattooing since '94, and I did my very first tattoo on Rat Bones.
Oh, is that right, Rat Bones?
Fucking shit. Yeah,
is that right?
Which one is it? Show it to us.
Yeah, show it off.
I tried to get it out. My camera's all fucked up.
You don't want to see that.
But yeah, I lived in Jersey City, and I was hanging with a tattoo artist, and the guy got 2 guns in the mail, and Steven was at the house. And they were like, "Oh, I would love the tattoo for like an hour or whatever. Oh, it'd be so cool if we could tattoo." And I was like, "Fucking let's tattoo! Like, you got flesh right here." And I got 2 tattoos that day. And Steven was a dragon on one side, and yeah, man. And who knew, right? And now look at your work is incredibly amazing. Like, you're up there with the best, Steven. It's incredible.
Hey, I want to
honored and humbled, man. Honored and humbled, brother. We got to finish up one day, right?
One day we'll get you
all
in the
right,
chair
Rat Bones.
Yo,
Thanks, bro.
great work on the project, guys. It all looks so beautiful, and we'll see you guys soon, man. We got to get back to the record show. We got to get back to the live deal, man.
We will. I'll talk to you in a bit. Hey, this is you know what, we're gonna Busky, why not? Let's go a little bit deeper here. I know this isn't the final, but this is the cover, this is the back cover, this is the sleeve, which has my liner notes on it. I did a bunch of liner notes and did what I do, and kind of wrote an essay about the history of the room and the importance. And then on the other side of the sleeve is a nice what would you call this? A montage?
Collage.
Thank you. I've been struggling with that word. Tell me a little bit about the concept behind this and this layout here.
Yep. Basically, Steven, Rich Zoller, a bunch of dudes had a bunch of amazing photos that were supplied to us. Like I said, a bunch inside of the live bands and a bunch of these outside shots of, just people hanging. So just sort of piece together a collage, again, punk rock style, cut and paste style, just using tools of the trade, cutting out pictures and just pasting them on a piece of paper, scanning it in, and that's it. Again, it sort of goes back to the cover photo. It all sort of ties in together nicely. That it's just showing basically what goes on at a hardcore show, right? A bunch of hanging out, a bunch of camaraderie, a bunch of unity, a bunch of people saying "fuck you." We're gonna do it, the way we do it and how we want to do it. And I don't know. I think it's just one of those sort of necessary things in a layout when you have all these amazing photo assets.
You've got mail.
Oh, someone's got to check their mail.
You've got
mail.
That's me. That's me.
AOL. That's
AOL,
right
Drew.
there,
What's
Drew.
up, dude?
That's
Yeah.
80s.
Busted.
Wow.
Busted. Woo!
You still on dial-up too, right?
Yo, Drew, you still got the Razor phone or what, bro? What's up?
My
man,
world just
these
crumbled down. Hey, let's keep it moving on. hey, Bust, I also like what you did on the labels. How you zeroed in on a little bit of the like some of the graphics on the cover and use them for the on the label of both your sides. It's pretty cool.
It's a cool way. It's a cool way, obviously, to shout out Pitchfork, who is heavily involved in this. And on the other side, it's got the A7 logo. So it's just a perfect way to sort of, throw those things in there.
Just so everyone knows, too, that the vinyl is going to be offered in color, not this regular color, right? So this is just an example. So.
Yeah, Warren, tell us a little bit about the way we're going to roll it out, and there's going to be a couple. There's going to be a couple. You got mail too, Wise Ass, huh?
Hold on.
I ain't the only motherfucker who gets fucked with during the show.
Listen, no, we'll do the pre-order about a month out of the release, like end of March sometime. We're gonna offer it in probably a bundle. We'll offer a shirt with the vinyl as a bundle, or you can buy it individually. And just look out about a month, before the official release date. We'll try to get something rolling for the pre-order, right? So.
And what's that, Steven?
No, it was a beer label for the Bridge and Tunnel Brewery. They asked me to do a label. This is just one just hanging around. This one's called Picking Up Change.
Hey, Warren, we're going to do a couple colored vinyls, right? We're going to do one for Generation and one for Cortex, maybe?
Generation is going to have their own color available. Cortex is going to have their own color available. And then Pitchfork will have two different colors available. So.
Right on. And like you said, there's going to be, when the pre-order goes up, you'll be able to buy the record, you'll be able to buy the T-shirt, and you'll be able to buy both the record and the T-shirt together.
Yeah, as a bundle. So option, whatever. And everyone remember too, just because you don't have a record player, when you get the record, it comes with a digital download card. So you can therefore go on a platform on Pirates Press, who is pressing the records, and they will offer you a digital download version of the song. So just because you don't have a record player doesn't mean you cannot, get down with this, right? So
yeah, that's really important, because this is not going to be available for digital. It's not going to be available digitally, so to speak. We're not doing that yet. The only way to get this is buy the vinyl. When you buy the vinyl, there'll be a card in there, for you to do it. The vinyl comes with a digital download. So this is not going to be on Spotify or any of that. The first thing we're doing is we're getting this first run of records out there. If you don't have a record player, buy it anyway, you fuck. There's
you can listen to it. There's 17 fucking bands, dude. Holy shit, just get it.
Yeah.
These motherfuckers are going to buy it. Don't worry. So, that's there you go. Like Sid says, you want that music, buy the vinyl and buy the.
Again, we get a lot of that, right? Where a lot of people don't have vinyl record players or vinyl players, right? So, but hey, listen, we thought of that and we made this available with the digital download card. So if you don't have a record player, you can still get the album and listen to the music.
Yeah,
and plus you're gonna want the zine with it too, because it's all inclusive.
That's right.
So.
Hey,
Regardless, you can listen to it digitally.
Tell us about the zine a little bit. Is it like one page a band? How's the zine coming together?
Well, there's 17 bands, right? So
Yep.
right now the zine is looking like it's probably going to be either a 20 or 24 page zine. So every band will have its own page, and then there'll probably be, a couple pages of photos, a couple pages of, just texts, maybe some artwork. I don't know. We'll see. Zine is about 75% done. The layout, which you guys just saw, is done. The zine is maybe 75%. So it's getting there. It'll be cool regardless. And hopefully, Steve, maybe you and I can link up and draw something cool, something else for it. I think it needs a little extra coolness. So,
yeah, Dominic.
Regardless, it's going to be dope. And I'm more than honored to have done work with, let me just throw this in here, with the guy above me, because I've been a fan of his artwork and tattoos for decades now. And the guy over here, very good friend of mine, and I've done tons of work for Pitchfork too. So it's amazing to keep doing, good, cool, better things the older we get.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good team. You know what I mean? We got Drew, the executive producer, our leader, helming this thing, right? And then the rest of us kind of, everyone taking care of their own thing, their own department, right? So Stress mastered the whole thing, you know what I mean? So,
yeah, let's mention that's another. Well, I also want to do a review here on this is the flyer that we're going public with after the show. We're going to get it out there. This is going to be the first flyer out of the gate. The A7 Back to the New York Hardcore Roots New York Hardcore compilation featuring 17 bands: Crazy Eddie, Enziguri, Dead Blow Hammer, Kings Never Die, The Car Bomb Parade, Antidote NYHC, The Ice Cold Killers, The Last Stand, The Craze, Crippled Urn, Reaching Out, No Compromise, Silence Equals Death, End of Hope, Necrotic Society, Diamond Dogs, and Serial Poets. Stephen Huey of Flyer Rat Tattoo did the cover art. Jonathan Buskey Design, of course, designed it. It was mastered by Jeff Stress Davis
at Chop Studios.
And produced. I got to shout out Gary Yasko from Dead Blow Hammer, who really did a lot of the legwork.
Yes.
When we started getting it going, I told him, I don't want to deal with the fucking bands, bro. I'm too.
Why not, bro? Why not, Drew? You know, bro. You want 17 bands calling you with 300 questions? Come on, bro.
Listen, we got to play to our strengths here.
Yo,
that's why I stopped doing music videos. That's why.
He really organized all the music. He did a great job. We hit the deadline with the music, everything, right?
Yeah,
so definitely.
I could see, listen, part of doing what I do now is it's about, for me, it's delegating responsibility. It's not trying to get involved in every single little thing. And like, I'm not a control freak. I'm about delegating responsibility. Gary had the passion to do it. He really wanted to do it. I warned him what it entails. He did it with a smile on his face. I said, you deal with the bands, I'll deal with the business. And it worked out great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally. Yeah, I mean, everyone. Look, listen. Everyone that has a part of this right now, that's why they're here and a part of it, because they have their special contribution that only they can contribute, like Steve and Busky and Drew. You know what I mean? And that's that, right? So
yeah.
So also being pressed by Pirates Press Records, right? So
yeah,
big shout out to them for always taking care of this stuff like that for us. So.
Yeah, and we're doing the test pressings right now, and then we're gonna keep it rolling, and like Jesse said, we're gonna do an event, and it's happening.
Yeah, shout out to Jesse too, man. It's
the
OG, like
time,
you said.
Big shout out to Jesse Malin, dude. So
absolutely.
I mean, it's rare. It's rare, and we're fortunate. CBGB's is gone, and all these places are gone, and Jesse. It in his heart is a New York hardcore kid. He was in the game at 15 years old. He never left the game. He loved, New York hardcore is his roots. Sure, the music he plays is a little bit different. He's a singer songwriter troubadour.
Yeah.
He is the Bruce Springsteen of the Lower East Side.
Yeah, dude.
But he never forgot where he came from, And when I approached him about doing shows with the A7, you know, he was like, whatever you want to do, Drew, I got your back, man. So that's a lot.
Yeah,
So
that's going to be a good thing when that happens too, right? So, hell yeah, absolutely.
here's an interesting question from Sander. Just curious, when released, how much time has gone by on this compilation from the first idea until release in April? You know, not a lot, man. Not a lot. I'd say what maybe 6 months, Warren?
Yeah, we started talking about this in November, right? I mean, we briefly discussed it.
Yeah, that doesn't count.
And we didn't really get into it till I think probably like November, man. I'd say, right? November, October. So
yeah. But we got right on it and focused right up on it. We were like, this is what's gonna right away. We organized it and
plus,
got
you
it
know,
going.
you got people got to realize too. You know, everyone here has been friends for how many years? For fuck's sake, over 2 decades, probably, right? So to working together is, you know, it's natural, right? So.
And I have to
it's
say
been
also
pretty seamless.
Yeah, and I got to say the bands too, man. You know, I couldn't. You know, we didn't even get the sentence out of our mouths, and they were just like, "We're in. What do you need?" Like people, there was just a real passion from the bands to be a part of it. You know,
And also, we should mention that the bands are handpicked by Drew Stone, right? So,
well, sort of.
You know what I mean? Hey, listen, you know, you give yourself credit for that. You kind of went through a list and you decided like which bands would be good for this. You know what I mean?
I'll be honest. There was a criteria, and maybe we should discuss that. Let me discuss that a little bit so there's no confusion. There was a criteria for this thing, and initially, the bands that were going to be on it were bands that played the venue at least twice. That was the sort of how are we going to sort through this? Well, I looked at everybody, you know, the played, and these were the, 20 bands that played twice. If you played the place twice, you qualified. Now, so we thought originally, like I said, that with the timing on each album side, that we were only going to fit a certain amount of bands on each side. We gave each band 3 minutes, right?
And we came under, so
right. And then we had bands that were going to be on the vinyl and bands that were just going to be on the digital. But what happened in the end was fucking like the Antidote song, Antidote NYHC song is like a minute 10 seconds, bro. So
3 minutes is already way too long for
a hardcore band. That's a long song. 3 minutes, dude.
So all these bands that were just on the digital that we like, we were gonna, we threw a bone to a couple bands on the digital. Everybody ended up moving over to the vinyl,
which ended up working out. It's great. So.
Yeah.
The more the merrier, for sure.
Yeah, no.
And what's cool about it too is it's a very, I don't know, like it's a very eclectic comp. You know, when you sit down and listen to it, you've got obviously some of the older style bands. Your band, End of Hope, has a very cool old style, feel to it. And then, Necrotic Society, I love that fucking song. It's very guttural, punk, raw, DIY, the girl vocals. It just reminds me of, like Nausea or
totally
any of that sort of old, crusty sort of ABC No Rio punk type stuff.
You right away identified that song. You like that right off the bat.
I do, and I love the
Busky is definitely the biggest hardcore kid in this collection right here. So.
Seriously, bro, because I don't listen to this shit, man. I can't.
I very rarely do too, but when I hear it and it's good, I love it, and that was just one of those songs. I love the feel of it. The fucking Crippled Earn song is awesome. The No Compromise song. I mean, I just love that sort of raw, early, prepubescent, I guess, hardcore. These guys are very young still.
And these guys are the next generation of bands, dude. This
absolutely,
is
dude.
You know what's funny with something like this? It's like you give it to one person and they're like, I love this, this, and this, and I don't like this, this, and this. You give it to the next person and they're like, it's exactly the opposite. So
it's a comp, though. It's something for everyone, dude. It's a comp.
And that's totally.
If you don't like one song, just press skip or fast forward. That's all you do. Easy.
Hey, all right. So listen, I want to thank you guys. Steven, you want to shout anybody out? How's things at the tattoo shop?
Yeah, the shop is good. I'm so happy that we're not locked down anymore. Things are steady, and it's great to work again. And I want to shout out to my wife, my dog Chicken, and the guys at Pitchfork have always been super inviting and supportive, and really amazing to me. And like, I've been really lucky to do all the album art for their split CDs, and they're really easy to work with.
We're a fucking family, bro. So
yeah,
Hell yeah.
yeah, we even have the same birthday.
Who has the same birthday?
Me and Steve. Steve is also the godfather of my daughter, dude. So we're pretty, we're family, right? And Mike from Pitchfork is Steve's younger brother. So
yeah,
of course.
It's a close circle, I want to shout out to the Fly Right crew. Everyone's still working. We're all a team. We're all a family, and everybody's been really supportive of each other. Of our work, our integrity, and keeping it pro.
And our friend Laura Zeitlin, who just opened a new store, a floral arrangements, and down in Jersey. I want to publicly thank Stephen for my new business logo.
Yes.
Sage Home and Floral. We love you, Laura. We wish you all the best with your new business.
Thank you, Laura, for asking me.
Yeah. Stephen,
nice logo too.
Stephen, we'll see you in a bit. Thank you for everything, man.
Later,
Thank
Steve.
you. Thank you.
Steve, you're the best.
All right, there you go. So listen, we love it. Let me, Busky, anybody you want to put this back up as we're talking? Anybody you want to shout out on the way out?
Obviously you guys, for including me. I've said it before. Thanks for allowing me the chance to do this. Warren, you're my man. Drew, you're my man too. I appreciate it. I don't know, man. I'm stoked to be a part of it. I'm stoked that I can be, 44 years old and still interested and excited to be working on layouts for hardcore bands I've never heard. And I'm honored to, create artwork for bands I grew up listening to that I'm now friends with, like Antidote and Davey Gunner's band, and shit like that. So I don't know. It's just a big honor for me. So thank you to all you guys for including me, and I'm stoked to see this thing come to light. It's a first project of 2021 for me. So hopefully there'll be more to come, and hopefully it's a sign of better things to come for the year too. And hopefully, we can see some of these bands live in that room again this year.
I think we will.
Oh, we will. It looks like it's gonna happen. So
yeah, for sure. Right. So yeah, check it out when it comes out. It's gonna be dope, I hope. And again, thank you to everybody for paying attention. So
cool. Thank you, Busk.
Absolutely. Love you guys.
Love you too. Talk to you soon. Well, there you go, man. It's you and me now, bro.
Hey, man. Me and you. What's up? So it's finally coming to light, right? With all this work,
it's exciting, man.
I'm excited. It's gonna be a good thing, man. So
all those talks you and I had,
8 a.m.
all that, man. All that.
7 a.m. Hey, man, you up? Yeah, man. I'll call you in a little bit.
Well, you're up early because like me, you're up pretty early,
I'm an old man, so I'm on old man hours, bro.
There you go. All right, you want to shout out anybody?
Yeah, I want to shout out you, Drew Stone. Fucking anything, all the shit that this guy does. He's fucking great to work with. Good friend. Everyone that worked on this. Bosky, Steven, Stress, Ricky from Pirates Press, Skip from Pirates Press. Man, this is going to be a good, it's going to be a good thing, right? So,
absolutely.
And the rest of the guys from Pitchfork, right? LD and Mike, those guys, fucking holy shit. The three of us, man, we got all kinds of other shit going on. All three of us still find the time to do all this shit, right? So it's cool.
We have the passion.
Yep.
All right, I'm sure we will talk soon, my friend.
Yes, I'm sure we will, bro. Hit me up anytime, dog. Thanks for having me on today. All right.
I'll talk to you soon.
All right, later.
Okay. All right. There you go. This is the New York Hardcore Chronicles Live, sponsored by the Texas Silver Rush, Chain Reaction Records and Skateboards, your core hardcore fan page, Pitchfork, of course, DTFM Vinyl Distro, Organic Grill, and I want to talk to you about this product. And this is the last chance I'm going to get to talk to you about this product, ORL Non-Toxic Oral Care. It is a paraben-free, alcohol-free, gluten-free, fucking gluten-free, vegan and cruelty-free. There's nothing cruel. The only cruel thing about this I could think of is if you take this glass bottle and smash it over somebody's head. They produce 3 different types of products. Their products promote a perfect 7.0 pH balance, are formulated with organic vitamins and minerals, strengthen and restore tooth enamel, are naturally flavored with plant-based organic essential oils like tea tree oil, coconut oil, and peppermint oil, and are housed in eco-friendly glass containers. Check out ORL at www.orlcares.com and at ORL_cares at Instagram. And for all you CBD lovers, check out their other site at www.orlcbd. Make sure to use the code NYHC to get 25% off. Listen, it's like I said, all you guys out there, all you hardcore, you animals, you friggin' animals out there, I'm trying to help you. You go to the pharmacy. You know what? I think my breath stinks. Let me get some mouthwash. You go into the mouthwash aisle, and I know because I've done this. You go and you go, okay, Listerine. All right. Wow, that's kind of expensive because everything's friggin' expensive in New York City these days. And then you say, you know what? How much is the cheap shit? And you buy the cheap shit. You know what that cheap shit is? It's dog piss. You are gargling with dog piss. It is urine of canine. It's crap. You get what you pay for in life. You know that. You get what you pay for. You pay peanuts, you get monkeys. This stuff ain't cheap. That's why it's so good. ORL. That said, that is my final pitch for this sponsor. Thankfully, yes, dog piss. Glass is back, baby. I'm also told this here too. Let's mention this. This is a breath spray, and this is for your mask breath. You put the mask on your face and you're like, ugh, my breath stinks. This is what you need. Help me help you. That said, it's only cruel if you don't use it. That's a good one. That's a good one. Urine of canine. That's a great idea. Thanks, Drew. All right. Yep. No more shitty breath, yo. Listen, I'm trying to help you get laid, bro. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I'm trying to help you girls get laid too. I'm trying to help the world get laid here. All right? Use this product. Well, maybe, listen, this is for kids, this version. So maybe you want to use this. I don't know. Hey, you know what? I could see. All right, that's oral, ORL. This is New York Hardcore, the infomercial, and I'm your host, Drew Stone. Let's have some fun. Now's the fun part. There's only a couple of you left out there. We've chased everyone away. Hey, I see Gary from Deblo Hammers out there. What's up, dude?
Hey, man, how are you?
Good. Yeah, we had the guys on, but I just want to thank you, producing this thing, and yeah, we're getting there.
My pleasure. Sorry I couldn't get on earlier. Was grinding out. Was still at work.
Mhm.
But thanks a lot for having me, and I'm really, really stoked for this. I'm really looking forward to it, man.
Hey, Debo, I see you out there. You're coming on in a minute. You ready? Debo, you ready? Give me a thumbs up. All right, you're coming on in a second. All right, we're gonna have some fun with Debo. But hey, let me just flash the artwork again for a second. Listen, Gary, you worked really hard on this, man, and you know, you did the job that I just didn't have it in me to do, which is deal with all the schmuck and knucklehead bands out there, and I say that with love, but I guess they really weren't that difficult, huh?
Well, you know what it is, Drew. I'm a schmuck and knucklehead in a band too, so we all speak the language, you know, and you know, we didn't need an interpreter. So, but no, seriously, everyone was responsive. Everyone was positive. Hey guys, I need this. Boom, they had it over to me. I didn't have to chase anybody down like fucking 3-year-olds. You know, it wasn't a high price babysitting. It was just everybody was on board, and I thank those guys immensely for making this as easy of a process as possible. Robert Hogg, you're the man. What's going on, brother?
Yeah, for sure. And you know, you have a really good attention to detail that you brought to this, and that was really helpful. I'm like a good promotional guy. I'm like the Bill Graham, you know, of hardcore. I'm good with promotion. I'm good in the broad strokes, you know.
Yep.
And you know, you brought a real semblance, you know, of organization to this thing, and that really was really instrumental in us getting it done so fast.
Well, thank you again. Labor of love, man. It's never work when you love what you do.
Yeah,
and this was awesome.
Absolutely. Hey, thank you, and thank you very much. Let me clear the deck here, and we'll be talking soon, man.
All right, thanks, guys. See everybody. Hey, one thing. Could I shout one thing out?
Yeah. I'm sorry. Go ahead. You're on.
April 17th and 18th. Winoka Harbor, New Jersey.
Whoa.
What?
Stop reminding me of the things that we need to talk about. Go ahead.
Dead Blow Hammer, a billion fantastic bands all listed there. Don't count. It's a billion. I counted. 2 days. Fantastic event. If you guys haven't been to this venue, it's outdoor in back of a park. Nobody cares. We come down. It's a great place. Everybody has fun. Everybody's being responsible. Nobody's being an idiot. Just a fantastic venue for. I'm sorry that I'm 48 years old and I just discovered this thing last year. Amazing place, and all proceeds are going to stomp out animal abuse. So we did it last time, and it was immense. And now it is a 2-day event. Forget it. Get down there and check it out.
Now I want to mention that what looks like is going to be happening here is there's 5 bands on this thing that are on the A7 comp. Dead Blow Hammer, Silence Equals Death, Crippled Urn, Kings Never Die, and Reaching Out. 5 bands that are on this comp, and it's looking like the 5 bands are going to play on the same day, so we could sort of put it together, because this is 10 days before the comp hits the street, and we're hoping that there's going to be copies by then, and the 5 bands will be playing on the same day, which hopefully in my world will be the Saturday, because I got to do a show on Sunday, and hopefully we'll be there, and some records will be on sale.
That would be immense if everything works out that way, man. It'd be a great place to premiere the actual physical copies there. I hope everyone can make the time to come on out. It's going to be a great event.
Cool. All right, so thank you for everything, buddy. We'll talk soon.
Thanks, Drew. Talk to you later. Bye, guys.
Bye-bye. All right, this is the New York Hardcore Chronicles Live. I want to bring some friends of ours on. Of course, this is the crew from New York Hardcore Comics. What's up?
Yeah, baby. Yeah, skateboards. NYHC, Bronx, New York.
What's that? Swedish fish? Is that Swedish fish?
It sure is. It sure is. Yo, Davey brought the vegan. Come here, Enziguri in the house, Bronx.
Oh, Davey.
All day. He brought the vegan fish. What's up, Drew? Vegan Swedish fish.
Davey, what are you doing up there, bro?
No doubt.
Yo, it's New Comic Book Day, everybody. If you didn't know, every Wednesday, stop by New York Hardcore Comics.
It's a must.
Wow. I didn't know you were. I didn't know you. Hey,
18.
you know what? Hey, Rap Bones, the gang's all here. Huh?
Nice.
Yeah. What's up, baby?
Chilling.
Oh my God. Hey,
Hold
hold
on.
up there.
Congratulations on 100 shows, man. That
Hey,
means so
thank
much spiritually, man. It's crazy, man.
Cheers.
Respect and love on 100 shows, man.
Listen, you guys have been with me since the beginning. I love you guys, man. You've been good sponsors and good friends. I really, man. I know you guys. You guys do a lot on social media to push the show. Thanks so much. Hey, Davey, you see the cover?
Yo, it's sick. I love that shit. That shit is
Yeah.
fire.
BX.
Yo, we're happy to be on the side 7.
Oh, you're on the 7 side.
Yes.
Right.
This is the first I've seen it. This is dope.
Who's wearing a Crazy Eddie shirt?
That's Debo the Pro.
Debo!
What up,
Whoa!
man? Don't catch the elbow, baby.
Debo out the box, son.
Yeah, ready, man. They
Oh,
make them in
happy
bake
birthday.
cheap sizes.
Happy birthday, Davey.
Yo,
Word up. Happy birthday, baby. Salud.
Thank you, man.
Oh shit, that's great, man. Good.
We
I'm glad
chilling,
you guys.
man.
I'm glad you guys are having. You guys are having fun up there.
Thank you, man.
Oh,
Yeah.
Wild.
And it looks like it's loosening up a little bit, boys.
Word up.
So-
That's the news.
We can't wait to get down to the A7, baby.
It's happening, man. It's in that direction, you know.
Good stuff.
Hopefully.
What's up, Alexa? How you doing? Yeah, cool. People chime in.
Play my song.
I thought someone came in.
Are you guys open up there? People come into the store and
7 days a week.
Yeah, I'm a little too close, but yeah.
Yeah, 7 days a week.
Stella.
10 to 6, and Monday and Sunday is 10 to 3.
Okay, good. Oh, Stella made a guest appearance. Nice.
Of course.
Ready? What it do,
What
homeboy?
do you say, Sid?
Oh,
How about you, Steven Messina?
What's up? What's up?
The bass is for the Flyers.
Who's left?
Always work.
Hey, Joe. What do you say, Joe?
What up,
Let's fucking go.
It's a fucking party in here now.
All right.
Right.
The gang's all here, okay?
We never
All
quit.
right.
Feel like I
Good.
haven't seen everybody.
Hey, listen, man. I want to wrap up the show. I love you guys. I want to thank you guys for being a part of it. Everybody.
Thank you, Joe. Thank you, Sid. Thank you, Reddy. Thank you, Steve. Thank you, Joe.
Thank all you guys, man.
Pop on skateboards, Bronx, New York.
Off the lights, man.
I'll see you guys. I'll see all you guys soon. All right.
Yeah,
Thank
we got
you so much.
toys, and I got an elbow. I smash teeth in all day.
Free dental work.
I'll see you later, Debo. Thank you. Rap Bones, I'll see you, brother.
Later, guys.
Later,
Sid the
Red
Kid,
Bulls.
you rule. Joe the Mouth, hold it down in Long Island. Steven Messina on the way to Long Island. I'll see
Awesome.
you soon. There you go. Today was the big reveal on the New York Hardcore Chronicles Live, the A7 compilation. Here's the flyer. It's going to be on social media very soon. Thank you all for being a part of the show today. It was a friggin' marathon. I feel like I ran a marathon. So that said, we will see you on Sunday with Gavin Van Vleck from Absolution and Burn. Thank you all. Until then, I'm going to go use this product. Do good things, and good things will come to you.